Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2014 and what a year it's going to be for Runk Pratt Senior Living Communities. Lots of excitement is in the air for our new community coming soon, April 2014. And while we're talking, we want to look at a little bit of footage that we were able to get the other day in the new facility right inside. Deli went with me and we were able to film a 2-bedroom apartment on the 4th floor. Then we went in and was able to see the bowling alley, which is quickly coming together. All kinds of outside shots that he was able to get of the views from the balcony. So lots of excitement is in the air, and our whole Runk Pratt team is working hard to make sure that all of the things that needs to be done are getting done. So just like Christmas little elves, we are New Year's elves here at Runk Pratt, and we're excited about the new addition to our family. Some of the things that we want to talk about are some highlights for the month of December. All of our communities were so festive in all of their decorations, and Brian and I and my family were able to come in and meet and see each and every one of you. We had a glorious time with all of our staff and our families, and most importantly, the people of the hour, our residents. They had smiles on their faces as Santa came in to greet them, and Mrs. Claus was especially sweet to each and every one of them. And we just had a great time. I was quite frankly worn out from all of the festivities well before my Christmas ever happened. But what a joyful time we were able to have, and we've heard back from so many that really enjoyed all of those parties. December is a busy month for us. We want to make sure that those memories that the residents had at home is carried right through to their stay with us, and I think our staff deserves a great round of applause for all of the things that they did to make that happen for your family member. Make sure you say thank you as you see them through the homes. It's been a busy month for all of us. We also was able to film a great little show that we put together called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. A lot of the staff that we have was featured, and we were able to go from community to community and get at least 3 or 4 from each of our places, and it was so much fun. We had so many people comment on what great fun it was. So 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with the Runk Pratt team was a successful hit. We also did something very meaningful at our Forest community. The day of our Christmas party, we were able to have Mrs. Almond's family in, and we decided a couple of weeks ago that we would pay tribute to Elizabeth Almond, which was one of our residents that had been with us for a very long time at that facility. She passed away this summer, and she left such an impact on all of our lives that we felt it was only fitting to name our new wing after her. So our new wing will be opening in a couple of weeks. You'll need to stop by and see it, and soon the new sign will be on it called Elizabeth Lane. Thank you to the Almond family for allowing us to do this for you all, and thank you for sharing your mother for so many years and your story of a very faithful journey that you had with your mom. We'd like to go through the announcements now for the month of January, and there's lots going on. We haven't stopped or slowed down at all. We're still going full force. At the Smith Mountain Lake facility on January the 3rd, from 10 to 11, she's going to be playing Name That Tune. How many of you remember that? I know it was something I always enjoyed watching as a little girl. On January the 6th, from 12:30 to 1:30, there'll be a bowling time, and she's called it Bullseye. On January the 8th, from 1 to 2, there's an outing to the Westlake Library. January the 10th, from 12:30 to 1:30, she's going to be playing Total Trivia. January the 15th, from 1 to 2, she's got another outing, and I know they're going shopping. Make sure you sign up and go to that as well. January 17th, from 10 to 11, there'll be a visit from the Smith Mountain Lake Christian Academy. We always love having those little kids in. Make sure you mark your calendars and come out and see them as well. January the 18th, from 12:30 to 1:30, there's music with Elda Nichols and her friends. January the 20th, from 12:30 to 1:30, there's a winter craft. On January the 22nd, from 11:30 to 1:30, they're going out to eat, so make sure you sign up for that outing as well. January the 24th, from 12:30 to 1:30, there's a big birthday party with Gary Mills. January the 27th, from 12:30 to 1:30, there's music with Brenda Schultz. And January the 31st from 12:30 to 1:30, our therapist, Kim Walker, will join us, and she's going to have a little chat with our residents and any family members that want to come as well on health and wellness. So make sure you mark your calendars for all of those events at the Smith Mountain Lake community. Our forest community has a few events as well. On January the 2nd at 10 a.m., the College Hill Singers will be with us. On the 16th at 10 a.m., Reverend Glenn Coleman will be with us. On January the 17th at 2 p.m., January birthday celebration. So all the people that have birthdays in the month of January, we're going to celebrate those. So make sure if you have a loved one that has a birthday during the month of January that you mark your calendars for January the 17th at 2 o'clock and come out and let's throw them a big party. On January the 20th at 2 p.m., Gary Witt will perform, and on the 27th of January at 10 a.m., there'll be music with Mike. At our Leesville community, on January the 6th at 3 o'clock, Casey will be having manicures. On the 7th of January at 7 p.m., the Country Proud Bluegrass Band will be with us. And on the 8th at 1:30, there's a show and tell day. That should be interesting. I always love to see what the residents feel like is important at this time in their lives and bring it out and show us and tell us a little bit about what that means to them. On January the 9th at 1:30, she's having an edible snowman craft. And I know maybe by that time we will have had some snow, at least my kids are hoping for it. On January the 13th at 1:30, there's banana split boats that she's going to be serving to the residents. On the 14th at 6:30, Calvary Methodist Church comes and sings to our residents. On the 15th at 10 o'clock, Gary Witt brings a program called Joyful Noise. And on the 16th at 2 o'clock, Miss Ann Arrington comes and shares her beautiful voice with our residents. On the 17th at 9:30, they're going to have a crazy hat contest. That would again be one of those that I would mark your calendars to make sure that you're there. And I know our film crew will be there to make sure they capture all the crazy hats. So that should be a fun time for all. On the 20th of January, Janice Perkins sings at 2 o'clock. On the 24th of January, they're having peanut butter smoothies at 9:30. And on the 27th at 9:30, they're going to be decorating chocolate cupcakes. On the 31st, they're having a movie at 1:30. And I don't know about you, there seems to be a common denominator at Leesville. They're having lots of food in the month of January. So you might want to make sure that you stop by and get in on all those food activities. Our birthday starting at Leesville Road on January the 5th, Belva McNeil. On January the 8th, Mary Blair. All of those New Year's babies, happy birthday from Runk Pratt. At the Smith Mountain Lake facility, on January the 4th, it's Dorothy Trickner. And on January the 17th, it's Marion Duffy. And happy birthday to all those New Year's babies as well. As I leave you today, I'd like to thank each and every one of you that reached out to Brian and I and wished us Merry Christmas, and for all the cards and gifts that you dropped by. We really appreciate it, and we just feel as if our family is right there with us during those very special moments at Christmas, and you made them very special to us and our families. I also would like to say that as we approach the flu season, that if you will check our Facebook page and our website, we will do our very best to keep you posted on any kind of quarantine postings that we have to do. Our doctor will keep us very well informed when it's time to do that, and I just hope that you understand that when we do that, it's for the protection of your loved ones, our residents, that we try to protect so very closely during these times. We also encourage you that when you're coming into the facilities that you use the hand wash that's provided right at the entrance, as to try to cut down on any germs that you may bring into the residence. And we also just want you to help us with that. So if you're not feeling well or you've been around or exposed to the flu, make sure you just take a couple of days before you come back in so that we can keep our residents protected during this flu season. At the end of this message, I'd like to also just encourage you. It's a new year, And we would love for you to have one of your New Year's resolutions be that you just spend a little bit more time with us in our facilities. And if you have a talent, or if you have someone that you know that has a talent that wants to volunteer in our communities, please make sure you see the local activities directors and get on the calendars. Give of yourself just a little more this year. It makes such a difference in the lives of our seniors, and we would love to have you come aboard and entertain and be a part of our activities programs. We never have enough, so we want you to come in and join us. Until the month of February, I'm Vicki Runk, and thank you again for your time and your talents that you've given over this past year in 2013, and we are looking forward to a great year ahead with you and the residents. Until next month, Happy New Year.